Hi French 2, I wanted to talk to you guys about the work you've been doing for the past 2 weeks on object pronouns. You guys were supposed to do a PowerPoint and notes and a set of applications, and these are going to continue. It is not my preference for you guys to be learning this online. It's a harder concept to learn. Even though we do use these in English, we don't use them in the same way grammatically. And so it's a little bit harder to learn, especially when you don't have your teacher in person. So I've made some handmade slides for you to help you guys if you've been confused at all and just kind of like, I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully this will clarify things for you, and if you're still confused, please email me. So in French, there are two types of pronouns, direct and indirect, and we have the same thing in our language. The direct object pronouns in French are le, la, les, le, elle, apostrophe. The indirect object pronouns in French are lui and leur, and these ones usually replace people. They are usually used with verbs that are done to or for somebody, such as parler, to speak, dire, to say, or donner, to give. On the other hand, direct object pronouns are usually verbs that maybe you don't do to somebody, but perhaps you like something or somebody, you see something or somebody. These do not have to pertain to people. They can pertain to things or people. Example verbs would be aimer or voir or acheter, to buy. In the middle, we have mais, de, nu, and vu, which these guys can be either direct or indirect. So you can love somebody, je t'aime, I love you, which would use this one, or you can do something or say something to somebody, which would also use this one, but it would then be an indirect object pronoun. And these can be a little bit tricky. This is an important slide for you guys to understand. I'm going to keep going here. Okay, why do we use these in French or in English? It avoids repetition. Do you see Leah? Yes, I see her. You don't need to repeat her name. We get it. You see her. I see Leah. I see her. So her is your object pronoun. In this example, to see, it's a direct object pronoun. Down at the bottom, the direct object pronoun is Leah. It's underlined. I see her. That is what we replaced the proper noun Leah with, is this object pronoun down here. In French, we translate that to vois-tu Léa? Do you see Leah? Oui, je la vois. And we use la because she is feminine, Leah is feminine, and we place it in front of our verb. I see her. Okay? Because Leah is feminine, I already made that point. Moving on. Next, the placement of object pronouns. 3 rules: present tense, future tense, and past tense. Okay, the 3 that you guys at least know thus far. For the present tense, always comes in front of your verb. In English, it comes afterwards, right? I see her. In French, it's I, her, see. A little bit weird. Future tense, it goes in between les and your next verb. It makes a sandwich after les. And third is your past tense with avoir, être, and it actually always comes in front of the helping verb avoir or être. So if you look at the examples, use jouer for all 3 examples. They play volleyball. Do they play it? In the future tense, are they going to play it? In the past tense, they played it. Okay, so you can see that there. And again, this was in the PowerPoint I gave you guys on Google Classroom. Eventually, I'll be able to get this separated. This is the last one I have for you guys. Okay? The important thing to remember about object pronouns is that if you have them separate from the verb, like they're not beside the verb, they are probably in the wrong place. Excuse me, if you have them at the end of a sentence or at the front of a sentence and they're not beside a verb, they are probably in the wrong place because you cannot separate the mommy, which is your verb, from the baby, which is your object pronoun. So keep them together always. Now that you're probably bored out of your skulls and sick of hearing me talk, I'm going to end the video there and say if you have any questions, please let me know on Google Classroom or over email, and I'd be happy to help you guys. I miss you, and I'll talk to you guys next week.